Crypto scams are like the sneaky ninjas of the digital money world, and if you're not on guard, you could find yourself emptying your wallet without even realizing it. These scammers are getting smarter every day, using tricks like fake websites and phishing emails that look so real you might think they're from your grandma. Can you believe that billions of dollars vanish into thin air every year because of these tricks? It's like a magic show you definitely don't want to be part of, so let's make sure you know how to spot the traps before you dive into the crypto pool. But hey, before we jump in, don't forget to like this video, hit subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Welcome to Finavault, your vault of finance insights. Ever feel like your online wallet is a treasure chest waiting to be plundered? That's exactly what scammers see. Crypto scams fall into two main categories, and understanding these is like getting the treasure map instead of being the treasure. First, access-based scams. These scams are all about getting into your wallet. Whether it's your private keys, authentication codes, or even sneaky malware, the goal is the same: gain access to your digital vault. Next, transfer-based scams. Imagine a smooth-talking con artist convincing you to hand over your gold. That's what these schemes do, but with cryptocurrency. Fake investments, imposter accounts, or bogus opportunities, they're all about getting you to send your hard-earned crypto to their compromised wallet. Would you trust someone who spent months pretending to be your best friend? Scammers count on it. They're patient and methodical, building trust until you let down your guard. Think of scammers as the ultimate actors, posing as government officials, tech support, or even your colleagues. Once they've built rapport, they'll ask for private keys or money transfers. Remember, no legitimate entity will ever ask for your private keys. If they do, it's like a bank asking for your PIN over text. Impossible and shady. Urgent! Your account is compromised. Click here now. Sound familiar? That's phishing, a scam as old as email itself. And now its sneaky cousin, smishing, is taking over your texts. In 2022 alone, phishing scams lured 300,000 victims, stealing over $52.1 million. By 2023, the numbers dropped slightly, but were still staggering. 298,000 victims and $18.7 million lost. The premise is simple. Scammers craft fake websites or emails that mimic legitimate platforms, asking for your private keys. Here's the kicker. Smishing has a terrifying open rate of 90%. That's compared to just 20% for emails. Why? Texts feel personal, immediate, and urgent. But remember, real companies don't fix issues via random texts or emails. Cue the violins. Romance scams are tragic. You meet someone online and they seem perfect. After weeks of sweet exchanges, they need your help with a lucrative crypto opportunity. Spoiler, the only thing growing is their bank account. The FBI reported that romance scams drained $735.8 million in 2022. And while 2023 saw a slight dip to $652.5 million, that's still a heart-wrenching amount. These scams often prey on the vulnerable, weaving believable sob stories or painting dreamy investment pictures. Now, here's a pro tip. If your online crush talks more about Bitcoin than you, it's time to swipe left. Send me 1 Bitcoin and I'll send you back 2. Ever heard that line? It's the classic hallmark of giveaway scams, where fraudsters cunningly masquerade as the likes of Elon Musk, celebrity influencers, or even the support teams of crypto exchanges. These crafty scammers go to great lengths, creating fake social media accounts that look eerily legitimate. They spin tales of once-in-a-lifetime deals, designed to ensnare unsuspecting victims with their tantalizing promises. The urgency they create, coupled with their deceptive allure, is their bread and butter. So if someone claiming to be from Binance support ever asks for your private keys, it's time to run faster than a crypto market crash. Imagine receiving an email that chillingly claims to know your darkest secrets. Or even worse, that they've hacked into your camera. These blackmailers, with their sinister motives, demand cryptocurrency in exchange for their silence. But make no mistake, this isn't merely a scare tactic, it's outright criminal extortion. Law enforcement agencies around the globe, including the FBI, urge you to report these cases immediately. Always remember, no one has magical access to your private life unless you've unwittingly handed it over to them. If someone promises you guaranteed returns, take that as your cue to walk away. These scams often lure you into transferring cryptocurrency to a so-called new platform, luring you in with enticing promises of high returns. Here's how the scheme typically unfolds. You transfer your funds, and the scammer showcases fake high returns to build your trust. Encouraged by this illusion, you invest even more. Then, just when you think you're on the path to riches, your account suddenly gets locked, and they demand fees or taxes to unlock it. By the time you realize you've been duped, the platform has vanished into thin air. In 2023 alone, these scams cost investors a staggering $3.9 billion. And even high-profile cases like FTX serve as stark reminders for us to stay vigilant. Ever seen a magician vanish into thin air? Well, rug pulls are the crypto equivalent, and they're just as shocking. Developers hype up a project, rally the community, raise funds, and then poof! They disappear with all the liquidity, leaving you in disbelief. These scams are particularly ruthless because they thrive on trust and community involvement. One moment, you're excitedly funding what you believe is the next big thing. And the next, you're left staring at an abandoned project, feeling utterly high and dry. It's a harsh reminder that in the world of crypto, not everything that glitters is gold. Cloud mining certainly has its allure. Just imagine investing a bit upfront and then sitting back to enjoy the sweet, passive rewards of cryptocurrency. However, there's a significant catch lurking in the shadows. Many of these platforms don't actually possess the mining power they boast about. Once they have your money, those promised rewards can vanish into thin air, leaving you high and dry. While cloud mining isn't inherently a scam, it's crucial to approach it with a healthy dose of skepticism and thorough research. This means diving into reviews, verifying any claims made, and steering clear of platforms that seem overly eager to get their hands on your hard-earned capital. Remember, in the world of crypto, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Initial coin offerings, ICOs, and NFTs can feel like the Wild West of the cryptocurrency world, where the thrill of opportunity is often overshadowed by the lurking danger of scams. It's not uncommon for fraudsters to whip up fake ICO websites, enticing unsuspecting users to deposit their hard-earned funds into compromised wallets that vanish without a trace. Even more concerning, there are instances where the ICO itself is nothing but a facade, distributing unregulated tokens and spinning tales of grandeur that lead nowhere. NFTs, while often celebrated as the next big thing in digital ownership, can also be fraught with peril. With fake marketplaces and worthless digital assets popping up like weeds, it becomes absolutely essential to do your homework before taking the plunge. In this unpredictable landscape, a little caution can go a long way in safeguarding your investments. Think of this as your handy crypto survival guide, filled with key tips to help you stay safe in the world of cryptocurrency. First, watch out for sketchy white papers. Real cryptocurrencies usually have clear documents explaining their protocols, formulas, and how their blockchain works. If you find a white paper that's poorly written or makes vague promises, that's a big red flag. Next, be careful with overhyped marketing. Legitimate projects focus on solving real problems instead of just creating buzz. If you see flashy ads, celebrity endorsements, or promises of easy money, it's time to be cautious. Lastly, if you can't find any information about the developers behind a project, that's a bad sign. Good projects often have open discussions on platforms like GitHub or Discord, so a lack of information should make you suspicious. In this fast-moving world, staying informed and alert is your best way to protect yourself. Here's how to keep your crypto safe and sound without falling into the traps that scammers set. First, never share your private keys. If someone asks for them, run for the hills because it's a scam. Think of your private keys like your bank password. Sharing them is like handing over the keys to your house. Next, steer clear of urgency traps. Scammers thrive on pressure tactics, trying to rush you into making decisions. Take your time. After all, good things come to those who wait, especially when it comes to your hard-earned money. Always remember to research everything. Whether it's a platform, a wallet, or an investment opportunity, verifying its legitimacy is key. It's like checking the reviews before trying a new restaurant. You wouldn't want to end up with a bad meal, right? Lastly, be wary of freebies. Those enticing offers of free coins or airdrops are often just bait designed to lure you in. In the wild world of crypto, staying sharp and cautious can make all the difference in protecting your investments. So, you've unfortunately fallen victim to a scam. What's your next move? First things first, it's time to take action by reporting the scam to the appropriate agencies. Start with the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, which tackles consumer fraud. They're like the watchdogs of fair play in the marketplace. Next up is the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, which focuses on securities fraud. If your scam involves investments, they're the ones to notify. Don't forget about the FBI Internet Crime Complaint Center, which specializes in investigating cybercrimes. They can help track down those digital wrongdoers. Lastly, reach out to your crypto exchange. Many platforms offer fraud prevention support and can guide you on what to do next. Remember, while it's frustrating to be a victim, taking these steps can help protect others and possibly recover your losses. Numbers really tell the tale of how widespread crypto scams have become. In 2023, there were over 69,000 complaints in the US, which is like a small city full of people who've been caught in the scam trap. Globally, scammers made off with a jaw-dropping $4.6 billion this year, enough to make anyone's head spin. These figures not only show the scale, but also the cleverness of these scams. In a world where deception is lurking around every corner, staying informed isn't just a good idea. It's absolutely essential. Think of it as your shield against becoming yet another victim in this wild, unpredictable crypto jungle. What's the craziest scam story you've heard in the crypto world? Or have you ever had a close call yourself? Share your thoughts in the comments. And that's a wrap for today. Hit that like button and subscribe to Finavault. Stay tuned for more and see you next time.